Hello! We are back with some more Summer Game Fest reactions. I say we, but it's just me for now. Court won't be home for another hour and a half, I think, at the earliest. So, apparently there's a lot more showcases than we thought. That I tried to keep up with everything that was announced, and boy, did I miss a lot. We did say that. So we're a half hour. No, sorry, we're about 22 minutes before our announced schedule for our second day of reactions for Summer Game Fest. Um, that's when we did our Thursday show. That's when Court informed me that she would not be available for the first hour, at least for our schedule stream, and it will be very late for me if we were to like push things ahead an hour. So, sorry, I decided to make some popcorn for the event, and I got kernel stuck. Um, so I'm like, okay, let's fit in some stuff, and or let's try to squeeze some things together. So I didn't realize how long each of these are. I thought there would be like half an hour or like somewhere in between like 20 minutes to an hour, like no more than an hour most for most of these. Now, granted, a lot of these might be countdown timers, but I think I'm wrong. So our schedule was Gorilla Collective, which I think for those showcases we're gonna wait till Court gets here because the Gorilla Collective from last year was I think some of the best stuff that we've seen was during the Gorilla Collective, and that was one of the first events, so we had a lot to react to. The Gorilla Collective stream. Oh boy. And they have a 10-minute countdown, so this doesn't help. From their YouTube channel is 2 hours 38 minutes. Why can't I go to the beginning? Whatever. I can't rewind it to the one. There we go, to the one. There we go. I don't know why I wanted to do that, doesn't matter. But so it's about 2.5 hours long. So we might just do the Gorilla Collective with Court. I will say that aside from the Xbox and PC gaming show tomorrow, I have nowhere to be. I did, however, wake up extremely early today. I do have the energy right now to do this stream. I'm going to get Court's name out of the stream here because she's not here yet. But I don't know how I'm going to feel. Sorry, I had to sneeze. I don't know how I'm going to feel 2.5 hours after, yeah, it'd be like 1:30. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get to everything here. We might have to like postpone some streams, or I might have to like fit these in tomorrow after the PC gaming show. So I just noticed the Gorilla Collective's 2.5 hours. Is it actually 2.5 hours? Let me scroll ahead here. Or is this like a post stream? It's 2.5 hours of games. 2.5 hours. Oh boy. We'll see what Court says. The next planned stream on our docket here was the Wholesome Direct. Let me make sure that I'm not missing one. Let me head to our Instagram here. If you want to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff, there's the link in the bottom left corner of the screen. So you can go there. There's all of our social links, or thespawntrap.com. Yeah, we got everything here. Thank God there's no more. The Wholesome Direct The Wholesome Direct might be part of the Gorilla Collective. Like they might have included it in one video on their channel. I hope so. Anyway, I hope it's like an hour or like an hour and a half of the Gorilla Collective, and then an hour of Wholesome Direct. But their video is about an hour long. You know, if you're skipping past the timer. The next one that was planned was Future of Play, which the company did reach out to me on Twitter after I said we would probably be watching this. And they're asking like where we're going to be watching. I'm like, unfortunately, we can't watch live. I would love to, but we have to wait till later. This one's only half an hour long. I feel like we have to watch this one now. I feel like we're obligated to. But more so, this was an event that happened last year that totally flew by us. I didn't realize it until I was looking up what's announced this year. So, I mean, originally this wasn't even part of our planned schedule for the day. I realized it was a schedule somewhere on some website. It's not getting any coverage. I'm like, oh, what is? I don't even know what Future of Play is. Like, or the company, Glitch. The company's called Glitch. I tried looking at their website, and they're like, yeah, we're a company that. Let me go here. Glitch subscribe. HeyGlitch.com. It was creator-led, cooperatively owned movement backing bold new forms of play and the people who define them. I don't know what that means. That's just a bunch of like platitudes or something. I don't know. I'm in like a political mind right now. But yeah, then you go to the About page. Backing the bold new future of games and play. Glitch is an ecosystem builder, tipping big ideas into action by backing creators who are thinking bigger and thinking differently about play. Yeah, there's not much else to expand upon from there. So I was so lost. I'm like, I have no clue what this company is. Is it like a scam or like it's something about NFTs? I have no idea. I'm like, we're probably gonna skip this one this year because I have no clue what it is, and we have too much to focus on right now. Then I looked up last year's showcase. They showed off some great games like oh damn, there's like that fighting game with all the girl characters. I can't remember. They're showing off that, and it was a short play a direct or showcase. So that's one thing. I'm like, is it short? Yes, perfect. And it was pretty good. Like aside from some like cringe presentation stuff, which was very minimal, it was just back to back games. I'm like, that's what I want to see. Back to back games, keep it short. I'm all on board. So I'm like, yep, let's do it this year. We'll add it to the list. And now that we've got the comment on Twitter, I feel like we're obligated to. The next one on the list, which was always part of it, was the Future Game Show. Oh boy, this one's an hour and 41 minutes. I don't know when the timer starts. We are definitely not getting through everything. The one I wanted to add, because Court said, you know what, I'm going to be late. We're going to have to like push all these. I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. The one I wanted to add in, I'm like, I have an hour of time to kill. We're going to do, which, I'm starting a little bit earlier, so I have more than an hour, but not much. We're assuming that Court gets home right on time, which, is just like, if all goes well, then that's what happens. So we'll probably need more buffer time. But the one thing I wanted to add was the Upload VR showcase, which is an hour long, and there is a timer, so it's less than an hour. So that's great. So I'm gonna be watching that solo. I think that's what I'm gonna start with. Now I'm like, well, maybe now granted, I wasn't expecting all this stuff to be like 2 hours long each, right? So I'm like, maybe I'll throw in some extra stuff here because I haven't had a time to watch it or react to it yet. I was thinking about doing it as a solo reaction on our channel, but hey, let's just lump everything into one night. And we'll get like a big night of reactions going. So there's some other stuff that I missed. So first of all, I knew that this was happening. Netflix Geek Week. Now, I'll probably skip this one. It's 3 hours long, but I think it mostly focuses on TV shows. There is a game showcase somewhere lumped in here. There's no timestamps, so we're gonna have to like scrub through it and find it. So I don't know what the the gaming side of the showcases are. I think I see right here. There's like Fall Guys. There's some like talking and like looks like commercials maybe. I don't know. We're gonna skip this one. I might like just watch it personally on my own, not like off stream, if I really feel like it. Then another one which I didn't know about until it was announced or it was mentioned in the Summer Games Fest kickoff on Thursday, the Epic Game Store showcase. I didn't know this was a thing, so this was kind of the sprung on me. So it's a half an hour. It's less than half an hour. It's a very short showcase. Man, it's like it's gonna be like 15 minutes long. It's a very short showcase. It might just be like games that are on sale. I don't know if there's actually any game announcements. So this might be a thing that I skip. We might include it in because it's so short. I don't know. Then there's the Tribeca Game Spotlight, which we also knew about, but I don't really know anything about it. I think this is a digital showcase featuring exclusive gameplay and creator interviews from Tribeca's official selection, co-hosted by Rahul Kohli's in here. Cool. So this doesn't seem to be more, of like a reaction or like an announcement kind of thing. This is more focused on, I guess, expanding on some gameplay, developer interviews and stuff. So this is another thing we're probably going to skip. I'll keep the tabs open just in case we decide to move to those, but I doubt we will. So we're probably going to skip all of the Friday events. So Netflix Geek Week, Epic Game Store Showcase, and Tribeca Game Spotlight. We're probably going to skip all of those. Does that seem clear to everyone? I don't know why I'm like, I feel like I just got like a rush of allergy. Which is weird because I like allergies don't bother me as much anymore, and I'm in a cool basement. Like, maybe it's like dusty in here. I don't know. But yeah, so sorry for the sniffles. But I'm gonna start with the Upload VR showcase, which is about an hour long, and then it's possible that Court might be joining me by the time we're done, and we can watch the rest of the showcases, or at least whatever we can fit in. You know, whatever we have time for. We'll try to do what we can. I'm just resizing everything, and also I didn't announce that. Oh no, yeah, there's okay. But I will start the Upload VR showcase. Now this is one that I wanted to skip initially because it's all like VR games, and I don't have VR, so I don't know what's gonna interest me here. But maybe I'll see something that will convince me to get a VR headset. I don't know. There's still a countdown, so there's like 15-minute countdown here. Oh, wait, there's like trailers and stuff. Veil trailer. Pre-show begins. Every Monday, every Thursday. This is advertising their podcast. Okay, so we're gonna start here.
An unknown enemy has been conspiring against humanity. Your mission is to investigate and terminate the threat with extreme prejudice. Kill them all. Join the shock troops.
I feel like I'm gonna be like skipping stuff. So they got like segmented trailers. Okay, let's skip to the Veil trailer. You can actually see your arms in this one. It seems like a very bare bones shooter. It like reminds me of like how I felt about Counter-Strike back in the day when it was popular. Oh no, wait, you don't see your arms. You just see a gun. I said it during our Summer Game Fest watch along, but you gotta have a shooter's gotta stand out for me to get me interested. Gotta be some sort of unique gimmick.
Swing, dance, skate. Welcome to District M. Swing to the music and skate to your high score. The game actions use real physics. Real
Yeah, but you're not
real
skating.
world.
You're just moving your
The
arms.
drift mechanic is like throwing a ball. You need real skills to play. It's not for noobs. 20 levels, third person, first person, multiplayer, cool characters, funny skins. VR
You can play
platform,
third person?
gesture-based tricks.
That's gotta feel weird.
Want a taste? Play free demo now.
Alright, there you go. There's a demo available. I will say that some of the showcases that we're doing here are not Summer Game Fest, so I should actually get rid of this background. And the logo. Because I don't think we're allowed to use that if it's not Summer Game Fest. Oops. So Upload VR. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Upload VR is not part of Summer Game Fest. Okay, here's the intro starts here. So it's about a 45-minute showcase. Broken Edge. Reminds me of
I'm Guillaume,
a Night to
creative
Say Ni.
director from Trebuchet.
Their limbs are off.
Today,
Oh,
I'm
this is
excited to
Trebuchet.
show you, for the very first time, Broken Edge, a multiplayer dueling game set in a
Oh, what
fantasy
is
world.
this?
Embody the iconic sword fighter of your dreams in VR and use its blades, techniques, and powers to claim victory. All characters are equipped with
It's
unique
but a flesh
weaponry,
wound.
coupled with their own distinctive martial arts style. Learn to master these ancient fighting patterns passed down for generations to awaken the energy of your blade and dominate your opponents online. Take part in the global contest and climb the ranks. as you hear the lamentation of your opponent's demise. In Broken Edge, you can move and swing your sword freely, as you would in real life. We've worked really hard to create a seamless and impactful experience. as
Yeah,
you
I'm
play
pretty sure.
action
I'm pretty
games,
sure all of the
thanks to
Saturday
cutting-edge
announcements.
fencing mechanics. Apply your skills and
Oh no, wait,
tactics
this was
to break
on
your opponent's
Thursday
weapon at
actually.
the point of impact in an energy explosion.
Could have
Don't let
been,
the pretty looks of this game fool you. The duels in Broken Edge take place in a surreal setting with vivid colors that altogether serve as a playground of complete skirmish. Our simple yet unique and beautiful art style keeps the action clean and precise, so that nothing stands between you and success. Anybody can pick a sword, but there is no limit to the skills you sharpen in Broken Edge. This really is a game that is easy to learn, but hard to master. Grab your blade and set out on a pursuit to become the greatest sword fighter the world has ever seen on Quest 2 and Steam VR later this year. Stay tuned on social media at
Yeah,
Broken
this-
Edge VR
okay.
and join the blade cutting community on our Discord.
Thanks so much to our sponsors at VR developer and publisher Fast Travel Games for kicking off the show with Trebuchet's Broken Edge. We can't wait to see more. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Upload
Yeah,
VR show.
definitely not part of
Broadcasting
Summer
to you
Game Fest.
live from our new home planet. We have a ton of new announcements and trailers waiting for you today, with a little something for everyone. 2022 has already been a great year for VR, but as we'll show you today, there's plenty more on the way. Now, none of this would have been possible without our sponsors, so alongside Fast Travel Games, a huge shout out and thank you to Alchemy Labs, World of Mechs, Vertigo Games, Incuvo and Kiwi Designs. You'll hear more from them and their new games and products later in the show. If you'll recall, the beginning of the year kicked off with the launch of a hugely promising VR MMO, Zenith The Last City. I know loads of you have been waiting to hear about what's next for the game. Well, here it is. Zenith's first major content update finally brings instant dungeons and much more to Quest, PSVR and PCVR on June 16th. But that's next week. What can we play today?
This is cool. Sorry, I'm responding to YouTube right now. There's we're dealing with an issue. Not really a big issue, it's just like the survival game in VR. It seems like it would be cooler in VR. I've seen a lot of first-person survival games like this,
Yes, the PCVR version of Green Hell is live today.
Oh, this is a game that
Thanks to
already
Ikuvo
exists?
for sharing the launch trailer.
but cool.
Okay, I'd say it's time for another world premiere.
World premiere for the studio that brought you Synth Riders. I think I know what that game is.
As a child, I learned to run. Running for my life.
Running Simulator.
Till I stopped running and learned to fight. To
Ooh.
hold my ground. My name.
I know there's boxing VR games, but
Champion of Exley. And the only running I do now is towards my destiny. Let's go!
I don't know about this. You can make spells. It's a fighting game with spells.
Final Fury.
Creating a satisfying VR fighting game is no easy task, but Final Fury's unique approach looks like it could pull it off. Be on the lookout for more info on the game ahead of launch next year. Now, if you've watched the last few Upload VR showcases, you're likely going to recognize our next game.
Welcome to the world of Nerf Ultimate Championship, where the greatest athletes from across the globe come to train and compete in the most electrifying sports competition the world has ever seen. Here at the championship training facilities, competitors can spend time honing their skills ahead of match day. The parkour course helps athletes prepare to take on even the most challenging arenas. Equipped with energy-enhanced battle shoes, athletes can sprint, double jump, mantle, and wall run further and faster than ever before. After dominating the course, competitors can head over to the blaster range to sharpen their skills. Motorized blasters offer a sustained rate of fire but must be revved up before they start. If waiting for darts to launch isn't your thing, grab a priming blaster instead. Use single blasts for accuracy, or slam fire to unleash a barrage of darts. Once you're finished honing your skills, it's time to team up with friends and take to the arena. This is it, the main event! In the Coliseum, you need to capture a central control point to score. On Mesa, teams battle over 3 different control points. Keep rotating across the map to maintain control and secure the win. And finally, engage in a classic Nerf battle on Blast City. First team to reach the score target wins. This is just a small part of what we have planned for launch day and well beyond for Nerf Ultimate Championship. We're looking forward to rolling
Yeah, I don't know.
multiple seasons of free content.
VR Nerf game could be
More
cool.
maps, more game modes, and of course, more blasters. It's Nerf or Nothing, August 25th.
Finally, we have a release date for Nerf VR. We're looking forward to shooting you in the face with foam darts this August. So, enjoying the show so far? Think it's maybe a little lighthearted? Well, don't worry, things are about to get heavy. Unplugged's first major artist pack is live today. I think I did that joke last time too. Thanks so much to Vertigo Games for sharing the news with us.
Astrum Closed City. Paradise. The Nanomachine Collective, Kairos, eliminates the population's dark thoughts during dreaming. No crime is possible. But today, the founder of the city has been murdered. It's your duty, Supervisor Hal, to find the killer. Explore your abilities as Variant. Use your memory dive. Manipulate the past. And unveil the truth. Avoid the destruction of the last paradise of humanity. Bring the murderer to justice. But be careful. The past hides mysteries. For a reason.
Let's finish this.
Shouldn't I be dead?
I feel like Court's gonna like this game.
Dyschronia. Chronos Alternate.
Who are I didn't recognize the.
Discronia is shaping up to be an intriguing murder mystery from the team that brought you Tokyo Chronos and Alt Deus, and it's arriving
I don't know
later
these
this year.
games.
Now, one thing
Yeah, I don't know
all
this
agree
developer
is
or
that VR
publisher.
presents new possibilities to make gaming more accessible and inclusive than ever before. Let's see how the minds at Alchemy Labs are doing just that.
What does that
VR
mean?
is a very physical medium by its nature.
Yep.
The player's body, their range of motion, and their physicality are all important considerations for designing in VR. We at Alchemy Labs want to make our games available and accessible to as many people as possible. It's good for us, and it's good for our players. Our accessibility work addresses a range of needs, from people with permanent disabilities to those with temporary or situational limitations. We want players in Cosmonius High to play how they want, and in a way that's comfortable and convenient.
To that end, we've added a one-handed mode. Players can complete the game from start to finish using only one controller. With this
That's
update,
cool.
we've also improved the player's seated experience. Tables and surfaces have handles that allow their height to be adjusted, putting our stations and objects within everyone's reach. While fixes like those can be applied across the game, others are situational. It's important when a character asks for hands in that everyone can participate in that moment.
Those are the big improvements in this update, but we've added a handful of other features too. Characters' pronouns are more visible, part of the optimistic and inclusive world of this game. Iconography makes functionality more accessible to those with challenges reading text, or people who don't speak our localized languages. Additional in-world text has also been localized, and we've included more visual tutorials throughout the game to improve cognitive accessibility.
There's more in this update and more to come as Alchemy Labs keeps working to make VR for everyone.
Thanks again to Alchemy for debuting its accessibility update for Cosmonius High today. And speaking of updates, let's get a look at new content and more coming to some of our favorite VR games soon, with a little help from a friend.
What's up, everybody? I'm Greg Miller from Kinda Funny, and I'm
Hey!
here to introduce a slew of updates coming to your favorite VR games in the very near future. VR Music Maker Virtuoso is getting an all-new environment that sends your music sky high. New tools are also coming to the Looper for more song variety, and
I didn't know this was a thing.
YouTube integration is also here, allowing you to easily access tutorials and more. The update launches today. It's time to jump back into Cities VR with the game's first free content update. The Metro and traffic routing update allows you to connect zones with metro stations and improve the flow of traffic in your city with brand new tools. There's also left-handed support and the ability to zoom in closer to your city. Look for the new update to arrive on Quest 2 this month.
I switched my chair. I need to get a new chair.
There's still time to get into the free beta for the multiplayer shooter The Patcher. Pick a side and
The
level up your
Patcher.
character in online firefights
Ooh.
against not just enemy players, but gigantic
I think that's what
AI
would get me into VR. Any games with
PC later
archery.
this year.
Give me a Green Arrow
Here's
game.
fresh gameplay from
in
the Quest
VR?
2 version of Into the Radius.
I'll play that
In
all
this
day.
stalker-like shooter,
You have
avoid
failed
away
this
from
city.
maintaining weapons and avoiding otherworldly anomalies as you fight for survival. Developer CM Games is looking to bring the entire PC VR original over to Quest. The port launches this September. And finally, let's hear what's next from everybody's favorite tabletop VR game, Demeo.
Making her debut in Curse of the Serpent Lord,
I've seen this, I think.
is the sixth hero to join Demeo's band of adventurers. Always accompanied by her trusty Ostacat, Oana has some incredible tricks up her sleeve that no other spellcaster has brought to Demeo so far. Curse of the Serpent Lord releases as a free update on both VR and PC on June 16th.
And that's all from me, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the show and keep your headsets clean.
I see Snowies!
Guess you're good.
That looked cool.
Snowies.
After the fall. Where's my notepad? Oh, I don't have it. Oh wait, I do. What was it after the fall? Is that what I said? Parkour game? I don't know about any of these games. It's because I don't have a VR.
The multiplayer update for Stride has been a long time coming, and you'll be able to jump straight in once we're done here. Don't go anywhere yet though, because we've
My
got another
PC
pipeline
could
surprise.
technically handle VR, but not like the highest settings, I don't think.
Heli Squad promises to bring HomeNet Games' expertise in the flight genre to a whole new arena sometime in the near future. So I don't think there's really any other way to introduce this incredible new trailer for an upcoming VR game than to simply say, doo 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 doo.
What if you could step into a world where anything is possible? Where nothing is as it seems?
This is it's not hitting me right away, but it's gonna. Oh, Twilight Zone. Oh, of course, I'm like, I know what that is, but I don't know what that is. That's cool. Running his tie around his head.
Come join us.
So I've never watched the Twilight Zone. All I know, the only thing I'm mostly familiar with it is the Futurama parody, The Scary Door. Tarzan?
No one does mixed reality trailers quite like Fun Trek. Wait, are you hiding behind the couch? Okay, what say we lighten the mood a little?
It's like, is this kind of like that Echo Chrome game for PSP?
Pathcraft looks adorable and definitely one for fans of the classic Lemmings games. Look for info on release dates and platforms later down the line.
Hello everyone and welcome to our showcase where we will be presenting Hubris. We will show you some new in-game footage and we will introduce you to our Cyborn studio. But first, what is Hubris all about?
Hubris is a VR action-adventure game set in a unique sci-fi universe By
I don't
combining
know about that.
dedicated VR game mechanics with
I want an
high-end
underwater
graphics,
VR game.
We want to offer the players a truly immersive experience.
Oh, that looks cool.
After giving you the chance to test our demo, we have been working hard at Cyborg to get the game finished for release fall 2022. For those who wonder, the demo was just the start of the adventure. There's much more to explore in the final game. And although we don't want to spoil too much yet, here is some new in-game footage. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.
Are you with me?
Thanks to Cyborn for the latest look at Hubris arriving this fall. So we're just about halfway
Is the
through
Quest the
today's
most
show.
popular
Hope you're having
VR
fun,
headset?
because we have
Is that what
plenty
most
more
of the
new game
games are on?
announcements and deep dives on the way. By the way, our lovely new surroundings were made possible by Rosie Summers. And don't forget that this showcase wouldn't have been possible without our sponsors at Fast Travel Games,
Hi,
as well
Kiri.
as Alchemy Labs, World of Mechs, Vertigo Games, Incuvo,
Court
and
will be
Kiri.
joining us
Thanks again to you.
later.
Oh, and
Oh, is
while
this
we're
the
here,
end?
You may remember hearing that one of the
Nope,
year's
it's
best
not.
VR games, Mossbook 2, is on its way to Quest 2.
Oh yeah,
Well,
Moss!
today we can confirm that Quill
I just
Iron
realized
is
I own the first game on
on
PlayStation.
first, so mark your calendars. Developer
I still haven't
VR
played
is
it.
also releasing the official soundtrack for the game soon, and pre-orders launch today. Now, here's updates on developer Warner Dev's latest titles.
You, get up. Never gets
I'm
old,
up.
does it? Anyway, you want to become a god of hard rock?
Hell
Wanna
yeah.
be a beast on
Hell yeah.
stage? Strong like a titan? The
Let's do this!
rhythm and the most badass songs ever?
Yeah.
Stupendous. Now grab this. Put it on and you will.
Oh yeah, I saw a picture of your kittens.
The powers to
Off my
sail
headset.
through the universe.
I'm jealous. I want to
Master
have a little
on
kid.
Earth as you will be in heaven. You'll be able to beat time with extreme precision aboard an extraordinary longship to become the best captain there's ever been. Finally, I bestow upon you these transcendental hammers
I think I missed half
to
of that.
follow in the other god's footsteps.
Babysitting.
Now,
That's a rhythm game.
Set fire on the mythical Hellfest stage. To get there, you'll have to cross the Wicked Valley, cruising through the legendary temple. You'll need to navigate through the epic war zone to reach, at last, the main stage. And you're not going alone.
So,
The Offspring,
yeah, this.
Dragon Force,
Yeah.
Gojira,
I'm down.
many others will join you.
I want to say like most of the reason I want to get VR headset is the rhythm games that are available. Like this, Beat Saber. I think there's some other ones I've seen. Viking Guitar Hero, yeah.
So go get it. They ain't gonna wait forever. New Ragnarok Hellfest Raid. Available right now on Steam, MetaQuest, and Viveport. We'll see you in hell.
I do like Rock Band though. I wanted to play Rock Band today, but it was either Rock Band or I react to this stuff.
Hey, I'm Nicolas, Community Manager at Warner Dev Studio. You have been plenty to ask us questions about Propagation Paradise Hotel, the gripping VR survival adventure we are currently working on. We want to make the most of this Upload VR showcase to answer the ones that follow the first gameplay video we released a few days ago. So, let's get started.
We really want the handling of objects to be the heart of the gameplay. Among these objects, there will
I
be
like his
weapons,
shirt.
of course, but ones that we have carefully selected and that will be in a limited number. A gun and a shotgun. But anyway, running away or hiding may sometimes be wiser.
Where can I get that shirt?
Propagation Paradise Hotel will lead you to multiple encounters, and there will be many cases of mutations. Now, will there be bosses?
Gotta look up that shirt.
Nope. To focus on the universe, the story, the progress, and the control of the event, we decided to develop this game
You
as
seen
a
that
solo
red bubble?
experience. You will only count on yourself to get out of the Paradise Hotel.
I think I see it.
Today, we're happy to officially confirm that the game will be available on the MetaQuest 2 store.
Was this one,
Do
right?
you have more questions? Join us on social media and
think that's
consider
it.
following the game development by adding it to your Steam wishlist. See you soon.
That's an awesome shirt.
Propagation VR is looking promising, and take it from someone that got kicked in the face in the middle of a Metallica set at 2 AM, Hellfest is a great music festival, and Ragnarok's unique partnership is a perfect fit for VR. You can pick it up from today.
Is this all gonna be a advertisement for Quest? There's oh no wait, this is, what is this? Yeah. Oh, this is just like, these are accessories for the Quest. Gotcha. It seems like Quest is, I know it was like big contention before it was called Quest, the Oculus, right? It seems like this is the go-to VR headset now. This is the one that everybody's developing for, all the accessories, and the one everybody wants to get. It's like the best technology. I wasn't at one time. There were other options. I mean, everybody wanted to get in VR. It seems more limited now. There's the Steam, there's the Oculus, so there's a couple different options. But it seems like it seems like Oculus is the iPhone of VR headsets. Like, let me know if I'm wrong here, because I'm ignorant when it comes to VR. The thing that would make me hesitant getting an Oculus, Facebook. It's like the one thing I'd be like, yeah, I would, but it's Facebook. And I'm like, I don't want to buy any Facebook product.
Now, one of the things we love doing here at the Upload VR Showcase is spotlighting small indie developers working on
MetaQuest 2.
niche
Yeah, it's not
projects.
Oculus anymore.
This next game is a creepy lo-fi horror made by a 3-person team. Check it out.
Carrie, do you know what that is? you made me feel old when you said you didn't know what a fight stick was. You don't know what a floppy disk is? I caught you in 4K, Kiri. You can't. You can't walk that
So
back.
those enemies are either giant walking thumbs or evil Humpty Dumptys, right? Weird. Either way, Liminal Phase looks like it will offer a different kind of horror experience on PC VR next year. So far today, we featured a lot
No,
of
a fight
games
stick
from
is
a lot of
something
different
else.
genres. But I don't think
The
we've
character
always
on
been
screen
quite
had a
right.
floppy disk.
What say we balance those scales a little?
That's why I said, do you know what that is? And then I mentioned the fight stick. The arcade thing, yeah. The arcade thing. This This game figured out the arms situation that we were talking about yesterday or the other day. I've never used the fight stick like as a separate peripheral. I've used those controls though at an arcade. That's why I know what they are. But I have an emulation PC. I got a bunch of arcade games on it now, and I'm thinking about getting one of those rather than using a controller.
With Vertigo Games on publishing duties. Earlier this year, developer Digital Load returned with the reveal of VR stealth game Aspire 2. Today, we have all new information on what to expect.
Tripwire used to be the former CEO was very problematic. That he's gone.
Really excited to talk about one of the biggest revolutions in
But he was
Aspire
anti-abortion,
action adventure
very
by a team of VR lovers.
very controversial. It's at the very least.
Techno-terrorist Ophis network around the globe.
But he left the company, so it's good. I do like this company just for Killing Floor. I really like Killing Floor.
Strong and with a built-in trank launcher, Cinder is a turbocharged redesign of the
N64 is a tiny. That was my first home console too, was N64. But I played other consoles from like family members and stuff before that.
Sooty has an upgraded Aspire Vision, which uses machine learning to predict the patrol paths and sightlines of guards. You can switch between Cinder and Sooty through
arcades existed back then.
Brings a ton of replayability to the campaign. Something key to the gameplay is the height differences.
Never been to an arcade?
No matter how tall you are in the real world, when you select the Sooty frame, you'll literally be 3 foot tall in the world of Aspire 2.
Actually, I think the last time I was in an arcade was probably when I went to Niagara Falls for a bachelor party, which it was either my cousins or my brothers. I can't remember. They were like a year apart, so can't remember.
We're also scaling the IPD, the distance between your eyes, to be physically correct to the height of Cinder and Sooty. This means when you immerse yourself as Sooty, you literally perceive the world the way a 3 foot tall stealth bot would. Everything seems massive to your eyes, and
do you have to crouch down
interact with it? It's something
to be that height?
2D video just can't capture. You have to jump into the headset and experience it for yourself. A great way to explore the frame's full potential is in our co-op multiplayer mode, and that's something we look forward to covering in our next developer diary.
I can't see. This is some. I would like to go to an arcade. I don't think any arcades exist anywhere near me, but there used to be one. I think it closed down. Or it was broken into. I can't remember. But I would like to just go to an arcade. I can't just. I would feel like I need a group of people to go with. Because I feel it'd be weird if I went to an arcade by myself. It would feel really creepy.
Today we are here to introduce you to several new indie VR games coming soon to a headset near you.
Let's take a look.
I wasn't good at go-karts either.
Orbital Strike is a space combat simulator for 1 to 4 players in which you command capital ships as you fly through the void with jetpacks. Master zero-gravity combat and tackle a full campaign when this game arrives on PC headsets this summer.
The Wands series returns with more multiplayer spellcasting in Wands Alliances. This time around, teams of 3 players would go head-to-head, building their own loadouts and competing in tactical battles. It's due to hit Metacritic.
I don't think I could fit in a go-kart anymore.
Next Player Please is a unique pass-and-play VR party game. You'll dig into a range of mini-games that use hand tracking and controllers, doing everything from fishing with fingers to...
I'm sorry, I'm not sharing a VR headset.
Tin Hearts is an adorable take on the Lemmings formula.
Laser tag? I used to
wind up soldiers around a
play
as you play through
laser tag all the time.
Look for the flat
whenever
screen
we went
version
to like
launch
the
soon, with
arcade
VR support following
thing that was here. I don't think it exists anymore. But I remember going like, I wondered. Hold on.
Aeolia is
Curious
the next
now.
game in the Rhythm of the Universe series from Rotu Entertainment. You'll explore an alien world on the brink of ruin and solve musical puzzles,
Well, I'll be
all
damned.
using hand-tracked controls. It's set to launch on Quest 2 later this summer.
See this place though is
Zombie
that
fans
had the
will
laser
definitely want
tag.
to check out Requisition VR, a do-it-yourself survival game in which players make their own weapons out of household items. Look out for a Steam Early Access release with
That's funny.
cooperative and competitive multiplayer in September.
Yeah, the place had the VR.
And that's all.
Or sorry, the laser tag.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
It had laser tag and go
I'm Patrick
karts,
from Fast Travel
so it had
Games.
both of those.
We're super excited
But it was
to be with Fathead Studio to bring VR1 to
it wasn't like arcade video games. I don't think there was any video games. There was like the coin-based games. There was like basketball, air hockey, all that stuff. But I don't think I remember it having any video games. It was more like prize-based. It was just like, get you fill in the tokens to try to win tickets to buy something small. Like that's what kind of arcade it was. But when I went to Niagara Falls, it was a proper arcade. Like I think there was like 2 floors, all video games, all over the place. So that's cool. And there was also one place. There was an escape room we went to there, I think, that also had an N64 in like the lobby, which is I thought was weird. They had like Mario Kart.
Stay tuned at VR1VR on all major social media platforms for more information soon.
Just make games like that online VR. There is a basketball arcade game in VR. I think it was showed off last year.
But first, we have a question for you. What the bat?
These games look fun, but I don't know how long I would play them for. This would be like a day of like, alright, that was cool, and then just put it away. What the bat? Sir, your arms are bats. What the bat?
From the developers of What the Golf comes this crazy physics
Oh.
VR game that reminds us of WarioWare. Expect to hear more soon. Now, at the start of the show, we issued a warning about profanities. I have to stress that this was solely for this next game. So if there are any young ones in the room, please cover their ears.
Gary, cover your
Their eyes
ears.
too, just to be safe.
Alright, sand lizards, this is it. Rook 39 AI Tower, regular shipment inbound. And you are taking it. Should be impossible, right? 100% correct. If it weren't for the corresponding municipal mayhem event that's gonna turn the streets into full-on chaos, nailing everyone in front of the telly, including security. Now, it's key that you don't fuck around. Focus on the mission. No monkey business. Stick to the plan. You've been loaded as a warlord by dinner. Frank, Uno, Kobe, and Kevin, right? Husky fifth of the 12 mil cash plus 50 in gold split between you 4 fuckos. Should make for a nice holiday in the Pleasure Towers, huh? Are you kidding? Fuck a fifth, dude! We're getting a 10th! You cheap radio face bastard! Sand lizards out!
Gary, stop yelling. Okay.
Gambit is a really promising and fair amount
The
of
bot's-
co-op
the bot's
shooter
gonna
from
get
the team
you
that brought
again.
you Zero Caliber. There'll be much more to share on it later in the year.
There we go. I do want to try this. This would be fun.
Ooh, is that the cafeteria?
God damn, this would be fun. This would be fun in VR. I can't wait for the streams that are gonna. I'm gonna be watching so many streams of this. It's gonna be fun.
Well, hopefully that's chat satisfied. It was great to get a look at how Among Us VR is bringing some of the original game's mechanics over to headsets. We expect much accusatory pointing. Now before we go, we have one more reveal today. We're very excited to introduce not just a brand new game, but also a studio making its first ever VR title. Take a look.
Ooh.
Product not yet rated.
Who's the developer? We can set up an Among Us community night. We can talk to Court about it. Oh, thanks. Oh, Team 17.
Midnight hour, and you're listening to 189.16 The Screen.
Is that it?
And
Upload
that
VR
rounds out
showcase.
This summer's Upload VR showcase. We're
All right, that was
glad
Upload
you could
VR.
join us today and want to extend
It's
a huge thank you to the Herculean
20 minutes
efforts
to
of each
11.
and every developer
So
and
what do we got time to fit in here? Okay, so Upload VR we got through. There's too many. Too many. I don't know how we're gonna fit. I don't think we're gonna fit them all tonight. I gotta wait for Court for some of these. Ever try the hide and seek version? No, I've barely played Among Us. I'm still very bad at it. I'm still very much a noob. So yeah, I've only played it a few times. I still don't know what I'm doing. We got time to fit in an Epic Game Store summer showcase. I don't think these are game announcements. I think these are like deals and stuff that they're showing on the Epic Game Store. Again, I don't know. This is something that is part of the Summer Game Fest though, so I will apply the appropriate branding. So we got this here.